Well, let's see what to talk about beforehand. I mean, I guess it's been a bit of time, so I don't know. I really like the Michio Yako arc and story. I mean, I didn't really live through it at the moment. Well, I did, but it didn't really hit me until I wrapped up. What a good moment. It was emotional, talking about friendship and just talking about living life. It was, I don't know, I enjoyed it. There was, it's great storytelling. I don't know, I love it. I love games. Anyways, aside from that, things that linger in my head, so what would those be? Well, for one, I don't have any visuals pulled up, but it was all great that we went and solved what's it? The kidnapping case and the Michio case. But it feels like we're gonna get nowhere. Well, feels like we haven't gone anywhere with some other cases. Like for instance, like we started off the detective chapter examining the murder of Hajime Yoshimi, was it? I know it's Hajime for sure, but we know nothing about that. Well, there's just a little bit more, but we know nothing about it. And then plot-wise, there's also the story of Harue. What's she gonna do in this chapter? Because her thing is all wrapped up and all she needs to do is just camp and wait until night. Or curses to activate, steal a curse stone, things like that. Well, I guess steal a curse stone would probably be their next plot point. And don't get me started on who Shogo is. I swear I'm just gonna keep yelling about who Shogo is every time. Anyways, I think without further ado, let's continue on to the story. That's short, let's go, too much to handle. What are you two doing? You're just kinda sitting on twiddling your thumbs. Harue and Richter break into the Shiraishi residence with the detectives. They find a journal left behind by the deceased Ibai, finally revealing the mystery behind the kidnapping. However, Harue remains unsatisfied. What do you be unsatisfied by? I guess just weird suspicion that the threads are connecting. And in further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. A man identified as Kankichiro Iwai is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at his time of death. While further investigations are still underway, it is suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. New word gets fast. Well, ma'am, it seems we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let us begin discussing our next steps. Right. Next up, what do we need to do to get our hands on a curse stone filled with soul dregs? X machine. It could send images to other places among the telephone network. I rarely find a use for it. I don't have a reason to use the phone right now. The ticking of the clock gets on my nerves sometimes. I've stopped watching the news. There's too much fluff. I wish they'd cut out the pointless stories and just report on what's important. Okay, so we can't interact with stickers we've seen before. Good to know. I wonder what kind of music Richter is into. I imagine he likes English songs. No matter how much I look at the flowers, they don't make me feel anything. I've grown so used to seeing this scroll, I don't really give it a second thought. He's always going at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. About the kidnapping. Judging by the official announcement, it seems that what EY wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to find the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It's pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. Certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we could focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. Remaining curse bearers. Alright, let's recess this curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The Chief Inspector at Tetsuo Tsutsumi provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ario didn't. The Chief Inspector, on the other hand, will have to be careful around him. But if he suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging onto the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? Alright. Richter Kai Pia. Sorry, just need to refresh on what Richter sounds like. If what we heard is true, then there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko Tsugaru left to investigate. That's what I forgot to mention. We know zilch about the Taiko. We know nothing about the Taiko. We suspect Beckoning Light is owned somewhere by Hikaku Soaps. That's about it. It was the first curse we've seen. That's about it. But the Taiko is nowhere to be seen. Unless it's the remnants of the heart attack. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stars a few times. I see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hikaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him. If we're to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but... times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. Yeah, Harue and Richter. Buddy cop now. Then there's Najima, the one who appears to be a curse bearer too. The one-sided read, I think it was? We want to look for someone who's likely to gather a whole bunch of soul dregs. Well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets the chance to. Maybe the Chief Inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well... How did I read that sentence? There is a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did he tell the Chief Inspector about the safe house, if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in Wise memoirs. It was a matter of time until he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearers collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. I'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about that girl from before, Ayame Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone's curse stone by now. It's possible too, but... You haven't been to Midorijo Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko Tsugaru. Ah, right. That's close to where she lives. What if she was the curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It could have made her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Wait, really? Run into someone there? Also, fax machine has something else? No, just fax machine isn't checked off. Okay. That's fine. Errors happen. Richter? Yes? That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. I suppose I don't mind. Oh, we're done here. Move. Then, shall we depart? From this part on, you have the option to finish investigation, which will immediately end this part. From there, you'll continue to the next part. You may also come back and restart the section from the point at which you left off. Intriguing. Free investigation. So Kinshibari Park. Wait, I don't think anyone has any... I guess if you want to investigate... No, Whispering Canal is here, right. Whispering Canal, Honjo Bridge, Midoricho Park, Taiko. Honjo Bridge was the third one. And, you know, he said let's stop by the candy shop. It's the most inconvenient distance. Well, I guess if you start far and go near. Yeah, sure, let's go to the candy shop. Finish investigating now. It's odd. You'd think there'd be multiple candy shops. I mean, I guess, you know, for artists' convenience, all that, but... Apparently, Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all. But in reality, each one has its own unique displays and colors to match the locale. It kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. That he does. He's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird seeing an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Oh. Oh, it seems he didn't win anything. He's patting so hard even the kids are laughing at him. Oh, Richter, buddy. Sonoya. The children seem pretty fond of this place. It looks comparatively new. It must have had renovations done not long ago. Whoa. Weird perspective. There are some vending machines. You could buy 1 canned juice for 100 yen. These days, vending machines sell a lot of things besides juice too. Wonder when that kind of started to happen. When vending machines decide not to be just drinks. I mean, Japanese thing, but who's surroundings? Shops close to the park, so children have been coming and going without pause. Places like this candy shop have been slowly disappearing from the street view recently. More Richter? No. I can't believe he lost again. Alright, ma'am. Should we go for monjiyaki or something? Sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this Mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently, most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Some of the kids are saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead. Don't buy them all now. Literally his mother. Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Okay. It's weird. Just voicing her sounds like she kind of has a bit of life back in her. It almost feels like I came here with a child. My boy never had much of a taste for sweets. It makes this kind of a fresh experience for me. Yeah, as I was saying, oh wow. Oh, no way. Jeez, you made me jump. It's Mockingbird number 4, Falcon Man. That's a good name. This guy's a real speed demon. Is that right? It's kind of scary how you even know the exact number with just a simple glance. Falcon Man is pretty great. Okay, let's move on. Midori just seems like he'll have the most, so I think I'll save that for last. Honjo Bridge. Someone must have received the Beckoning Light's curse here last night. Did something draw your interest? No worries here, I made sure to take a quick shower this morning. There are so many old factories alongside this river. It must have been quite different in its glory days. But now, most of them are closed down due to the tightened regulations on waste disposal. It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Anything else? Oh, guess just talk to Richter. I was out here last night looking for the curse bearer connected with the Beckoning Light too. Did you see anything? Afraid not, but they gotta be out here somewhere. It's odd that none of these things have been confirmed as finished. Doesn't feel like I got anything else here. Okay, then I guess we just go. Maybe we'll come back. Kinshibari Park then. The area was closed off to the public this morning after his body was found, but the police managed to complete their investigation and reopen the park as if nothing ever happened. People in the area are shockingly calm, considering what happened here. You'd think they'd be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. From what I heard, it happened right about where you're standing now. It was more about here. A telephone booth. It doesn't look out of the ordinary to me. It's the only telephone booth we've seen. Would you look at that? That's a pretty unique looking playground. Did it catch your eye? Perhaps. Now's not the time though. Oh, Richter, buddy. But it did get you interested. Does you want to play on it? Oh, Richter, buddy. Yeah, this one's surroundings checked off, but they made it quite the challenge. To pass through it, you'd have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. Richter, buddy. You could take a look if you're interested. Alright, I'll go check it out just to make sure. He didn't have to think long about that. What's that? Did he find something? I found a mockingbird under the playground. Playground equipment. Talk about lucky. It's number 19, Petty Prattle. Sorry, just parrot in a rebel outfit. Oh. I see. Congrats. Playgrounds always get me all fired up. Well, congratulations, Richter. I'm proud of you, bud. This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found here drowned in the park. Agreed. Wasn't the victim a Hihaku Soap's employee? That's right, his name was Shogo Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. If people in the company know about the rite, it only makes sense they'd be looking for the curse stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps that Shogo died trying to take a stone from someone else. Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with the curse stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse was used as a Whispering Canal? Good point. That would mean Shogo Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have had the beckoning light, or even the Taiko Tsugaru? I was here last night, and there weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. Wait. I was here last night, there weren't any dead bodies then. Perhaps he was brought here from somewhere else. Odd. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. Ah, ma'am, excuse me, but there's one more thing I'd like to try. Oh, be my guest. Interesting new theory popped up, and it was kind of before he said it. But yeah, what if Shogo was a curse bearer? Can Shogo be a curse bearer? It's been too long. What if he was the possessor of the Taiko? Or even the reed. He could have possessed the reed. Yeah, he could have possessed Reed, killed by Whispering Canal. No, wait, no, because it's that. Oh no, we don't know who owns Whispering Canal in this timeline, do we? Well, it dropped by Yoko, but that's not to say Yoko had it in her possession. It might have. You know, it's a curse, it just appears out of nowhere. Anyways. Shogo Okie is the name of a person who died here. The person, in fact. It's hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Heihaku, we could assume he is aware of this situation and somehow involved with these curses. Now that's an interesting thought. A bunch of kids gathered around Richter to poke fun of his clothing. Seems like kids come running for him wherever we go. Not all too surprising with his attire. He hasn't complained about it though. I wonder if he's got a soft spot for kids. He is a kid. I love it. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No one new, nothing new, nowhere new. Okay, moving on. The cops have yet to determine who the remaining curse bearers are. We have to find them soon. Not where Hajime Yoshimi was murdered. Aha! We found her. I just got that confused because this is where we first met the detectives. I did this right? Yes, I did. Everyone is relaxing so peacefully in the park. Hard to imagine it was the site of some horrid curse. We've reason to believe the curse bearer of the Taiko of Tsugaru was here last night. It's possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. Richter seems to be a little more nervous when Ayame Tono was mentioned. Or was I just imagining it? Could be you. Okay, well, let's get on to the main event. This tree in the way is suspicious. It's also thinner than when I last encountered it. Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono. He seems to be trying to hide. Well, pursue your prey. We don't want to startle her and have her run out on us. Let's sit and watch her for now. Unfortunately, I think that's all. Oh. Wait, I can't move? Oh, no, I can't. I can move. It's alright. Found my neck. Okay, so nothing's gonna happen unless we do something about it? Yep, seems the case. It doesn't look like she's planning to move anytime soon. One more. Okay, no. It's alright, I'll be right back. Ah, he's gone. I suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Like a cartoon. Just pulling themselves from behind the tree at seemingly nowhere. Oh, there he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? Huh. Does he mean to intimidate her? Ah, she noticed. I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. Oh, they're coming here. There she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, huh? Yes, very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Pursued? By who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? From the police? So I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's gotten herself in. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. The police have my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Do you have any idea why they're after you? Well, I've been searching for the curses, so... We shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. Huh? Oh, how cruel. But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn in so easily, would you? Turn me in. It's unfortunate, but we've got reason not to get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning. But if you got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other, no? Anyways, how are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Ah, fortunately that's been going quite well. Oh? Does that mean you found someone to steal the curse stone from? Not exactly, but I found some kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You're really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Can't find her voice. It's fine. Ugh. What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you tell us about your last resort. Oh, is that what got you interested? Oh, I got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all. I'm just curious. That excuse will just not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you could count on in this world is yourself. Ah. We can't let her get away. Let's go after her. No, she's baiting. She is baiting. Stop it. Get any closer and I'll scream. Screaming will just get the police, wouldn't it? Please wait. We'll help you out with no conditions. Well, you changed your mind quick. That just makes you all the more suspicious. I tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize that there are police officers in my close family. At least it'll allow us a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. Yamitono. Strange individual. I can't help but feel oddly irritated around that girl at Yamitono. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. My guess is Ayame Tono was the one that, well, I think we know that she approached the professor. But could it be possible she also approached Hajime as well? Ayame Tono says her plans for the Rite of Resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. Does that mean she's giving up on her plan to steal a curse stone? Richter? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. You do? Ah. Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I am prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to steal a curse stone with soul dregs already in it. It doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko Tsugaru curse stone. We still don't know much about that one. Richter? That last resort Ayame spoke of. It could be our chance. We can use her. I hear you loud and clear. Ooh. Ooh, Harue. Okay. Well, is that everything? It feels like it. It doesn't feel right that we could just finish the investigation. Like, it feels like we're missing so much. Yeah, this feels weird. We've learned nothing. We've gained nothing. We got, like, 2 stickers. It feels weird to end investigation. Maybe what's supposed to happen is something... Oh, yeah, I discovered it again. Congratulations, me. Well, I guess I'll just keep looking. Oh! Look at his smile. He must have won something. How nice. It's Mockingbird number 10, Cacophony. Good name. Good name. How does this work in Japanese? He's a nihilist, but he gets the job done. Oh, well, you seem pretty happy. Nice. Okay, well, if we found nothing, let's finish investigation. A thought happened of maybe we move the kids, but I need to look at that timeline again. And for that we have to finish investigation. No, that's it. No, because the investigation part happens here. No, it happens in Hitomi's health. Okay, so no, I'm not wrong. Anyways. Ooh, where do we want to go now?